Shentaba akuti yaunami. She Mutalika alikwapi? Kenya yugele matanga. Wakuwalanganganisi une ino kishinyangala. Shentaba akuti yaunami. Wakulunga wakulola yangalwe. Nishiteteso sha bandu wala bino che Heather Wikintaba. Akanile kutula pasi ba ukumu wawo. Sheiya nisimbota longola jwa bandu wala bino akuti Ntaba wali jinombe nao wakulaga bandu wala bino. Nambo she Heather Wikintaba akuti eleyo ya ukweleko. Soni ya angali umboni ya mabosa. Sheiya nisimbota akuti jamanja wana umboni wesope wakuti Shentaba waulaga mala bino. Malo makuga tetesia sambano akwenena kutula pasi pashitengusho. She Alfred Yohane Juma Maiga wenga ya uleje malemu McDonald masambuka asasile kuti jamanjao watumidwe ni Shentaba ni Soni ashakulungwa wali mboma kuti akaulaje malemungu. She malemu masambuka waulajidwe kumashinga shaka shimasileshi. Shilambo sha Malawi shikulaga kwa basi na asawi wakushisia igawenga kuti yiulajeje mala bino ligongo lya kuti shilu shao chikusi apeleka upile wandu wala bino akusi apagwa waswela ko basi shilu shao.
Edna gave birth to twins with albinism, but one of the brothers is missing. One night earlier this year, a group of men broke into the family home and abducted the boy.
When they grabbed the child by the head, I grabbed him by the legs, and we pulled the child in different directions as I tried to rescue him. Then one of the men who was outside issued instructions that they should just cut my arm. Then one of them fished out a big knife and cut me on the arm. So I released the child, and they took him.
Amnesty says since November 2014 in Malawi, at least 18 people with albinism have been killed and at least 5 have been abducted and remain missing.
The issue of persons living with albinism and the discrimination against them is not new, but what we've picked up now is an alarming rise in horrific practices of killings, abductions. Just in April this year, there have been 4 killings, including 1 baby.
Amnesty believes the real number of murders and abductions is much higher because most of the crimes are never reported. It's believed the victims' bones are sold to practitioners of traditional medicine in the belief they will bring good luck and wealth. There are around 10,000 Malawians living with albinism, a non-contagious genetic condition where the skin, hair and eyes lack pigment. Campaigners say albinos face discrimination on a daily basis, and the upsurge in attacks has left them terrified.
In Malawi, even parents, real parents are involved in the attacks or are involved in setting up the gangs to attack people with albinism. The biggest gap was parents couldn't really understand why we are white in a majority of black society.
Amnesty accuses Malawian authorities of a systematic failure of policing.
Only 2 cases of murder have resulted in convictions. So there is no deterrent effect. So one of the things we are calling on the Malawian government to do, particularly in rural districts, that there should be visible policing.
The Malawian government has disputed Amnesty's accusations of police failures and says it is taking widespread measures to tackle the killings and abductions.
She Peter Mutalika alikwapi? Wandu wakulola yandale akuti kungaoneka kwa She Peter Mutalika kunsongano wakwakopa bandu ngani kuwashe nene pandawi asino. She Peter Mutalika ngakuoneka kugulu ja bandu utoshela muli suku liwapite kuleka ikalata ya kusaka kupikisana nao Soni pashisagula shishitende gweshi. She Tupele Muluzi niwa alikalikiliki misongano kwa wenda bandu kuti wafotele jamanjao. Bandu waimanyi andale akuti ajironi ndawije kuti She Peter Mutalika aonesheje kwa bandu kuti akole upile wakusagulidwa pachisagulashi. Ili ya kusimonjika kuti She Tupele Muluzi niwa akoneka mpala kuti omwanjao nishashuonekaga pashikalata shamafoti. Na ambo akwawe shitela presidenti Shengeme Kalilani akuti pangali ngani pelepa Soni asinga wangani siakuti nikusidanda ulaga iyayi bandu kwanunga mabosa. She president alibise mu office. She Mutalika wali wanayaka 80 wapita kuleka ikalata yawo pamonishe tupele mulusi kuti apikisane nawo pachisagula chikwikashi. Shepita Mutalika watita kuti au ni nlatu wakuomboshela nyasaji soni mwakamulana shawine chisagulashi. Kenya jugele matanga. Shilambo sha Kenya shugele ipata ya koposhila nchilambomo kwala kuilambo ya Tanzania ni Somalia ligongo lya corona. Sheo Uhuru Kenyatta president wa Kenya atita kuti wandu wakwana 43 wakutoshila ilambo ya Tanzania ni Somalia wakwete shilwele sha corona. Saambano na iweni kuti tugale jele milangoji kuti wandu akasiaji injilaga. Gali moto sya katundu sijinjile jen na ambo akwendesa akuyenela kwa alinga na aga wangali shilweleshi. Shilambo sha Kenya shitite kuti wandu 78 wakwendesa gali moto sya katundu wasimanigwe kuti wana shilwele sha corona paboda mwakuti wakanyise kuinjila nchilambomo. Shilambo sha Kenya shana wandu 830 wakulwala corona ni kuti wandu 50 awile kala.
Kenya has closed its borders with Somalia and Tanzania as the country strives to stem further spread of the coronavirus. In a televised address on Saturday, President Uhuru Kenyatta said he was imposing more measures after it emerged that 43 cases registered in the last week were coming from the two neighboring countries.
In accordance with the advice by the National Emergency Response Committee on Coronavirus and our National Security Council, I am today directing as follows: that there will be a cessation of movement of persons and any passenger ferrying automobiles and vehicles into and out of the territory of the Republic of Kenya.
The move, unprecedented in the East African community's 20-year existence, came as Kenya said it had blocked 78 truck drivers from Tanzania from entering the country. All drivers bringing in cargo will now be subject to mandatory testing for COVID-19 and will only be allowed to enter Kenyan territory if they are negative.
Africa yombweshe. Longola jwa ilambo yeso pepa shilambo sha pasi pano. Akuti Africa yombweshe kutoshela kushilwele sha corona. United Nations General Secretary Antonio Guterres ayamishile ilambo ya ku Africa ligongo lya kuanguya pa kuligosa. She Antonio akuti ilambo ya mu Africa yana corona nambo ngani jitupa iyayi. She Antonio akuti nambo wandu wajinji shawe wakulaga ko basi. Shijapute sala nisoni ilwele ye jinji ishe kutoshela kushilwele shele sha corona. She Antonio akuti Africa jikajangu ya kusangalala ligongo corona jigamba kutanda kwene ni mwakuti soni aiwa kalamuka pakusosa mitera jimpaka jakamuchise munda vyasino. She Antonio aiwendere ilambo ya sungu kuti ipitilise kwa kamuchisya kumbali ya ipatala ya kulia ni makobili gakuendekesya ilambo. Nambo aza umoyo mu Africa kuti Africa ngajikulinga bantu mnope niligongo lyako bantu akuoneka mpala ngakulwala.
If we just think back, the forecasts that were made just 1 month ago would indicate that we should now have in Africa a pandemic spreading like bushfire everywhere with hundreds of thousands, millions of people infected. And the truth is that largely because of very strong prevention measures by governments and societies, and from the very beginning, sometimes without any case or with just 1 or 2 cases, very strong measures of prevention were taken. And this is a lesson that should be seen by countries, namely in the developed world, that acted much later.
We asked him to weigh in on South Africa's stringent lockdown and the economic stresses and political fallout it has engendered.
I think those measures were necessary because the numbers were becoming worrying. I think those measures were necessary, and I understand because I'm suffering to a certain extent similar measures. I'm far from my family. I can see them. I am more or less in a kind of a semi-lockdown, even if so I can understand sometimes the frustration of the people. But one thing is clear: if there is no real contradiction between the measures that are taken to prevent the disease and the economic recovery. Because if we let the disease spread, there is no economic recovery that is possible.
Despite being unable to give an assurance on the equitable access to a future vaccine, the UN chief did pledge to do everything in his power to ensure that was the case.
Whoever discovers the vaccine should, of course, be paid. The costs should be covered, but the patent should be free, and anybody could be able to manufacture it anywhere in the world in order for the access to be universal, and not only universal, but at a cost that could be affordable for any society in the international community. If we don't do things like that, if you make it a commercial venture like any other, we risk a situation in which only the rich of the rich countries will have access to the vaccine, and that is politically and morally totally unacceptable.
When the swani tulemito yankani Shentaba akutia unami Shamutalika alikuwa wapi? Kenya yubiele matanga Bakwala ngangani si nali yune ino kushinyanga siku